What's up, man? Cup live, man. I'm still alive, baby. We at the third event. We done finished the Rocket City Nationals over there in Steele, Alabama International Raceway. And I want to first of all tell you, all the people over there at Alabama International Raceway, Dragway over at Steele, Alabama, thank you all. Y'all did a great job. It was a great event considering, we fought the opportunity for rain in the whole forecast. But for all the people, all the racers that still showed up, still participated. We had a great event, went smooth as silk. I mean, we had plenty of grudge action, plenty of test and tune for people who want to still try to get their bikes together. Had some awesome competition over there. And James, Brenda, Shannon, all you all who made it happen. Shannon, the other lady who's on the gate, I can't remember your name right now. Excuse me for that. But all the guys out there, the paramedics, everybody who played a part in making it happen from the dragways side, we appreciate you. I also want to thank the people on our side, Vernon, obviously, Big Chris, Nicole, Mike Swanson. We thank you for your photograph. Olu, Jay, the other big J, the old J, y'all, some of y'all don't still remember, but my man Jay Reagan, everybody that helped us out, make this thing work this weekend. I want to tell y'all thank you. My family. I also want to tell my dad, throw a big shout out to my dad, Buck, Robert Jackson, my son, my brother, Robert Jackson Jr. and the Robert Jackson III, Elijah, all y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate y'all for making it in there and coming to support us. I also want to thank a special shout out to my man Hobie Talley and his wife for coming out. Big A, a whole bunch of people came out there this weekend to support us, man. And contrary to all to weather and all the things that made it kind of difficult for us, it still came through. I feel like we had a really good event considering the circumstances. But I also want to be, a shout out to all the sponsors. Once again, we don't never forget who helps us get to the place where we are, and who's helped us get here, and who's helped it make it do what it do. I want to thank all of you all for continuing your support of us. I hope that you all enjoyed seeing your signage on throughout the track. We had the live stream going throughout the whole event. It went out pretty good. I know y'all really used to a little more dialogue right now, but listen, they told me crawl before you walk and walk before you run. So right now we're trying to make sure that we get the racing part right. We get the live stream, at least let you see what's going on. There's some other things that we know that we could be doing with live results, but check this out. If you really want them live, all you gotta do is come to the track. They're gonna be posted on the board. But look here, let's give my man Big Boss up here, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on. And hey man, what's going on, Big Pink?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey man, look here,
What's
man. We got another one in the books, man.
Yeah, nothing down, man. Where to next? Where's Ohio, something, man?
Ohio is on the radar right now. We're gonna be going up to Dragway 42 up here to Ohio to dash for cash, man. I know we're gonna
Yeah,
try to
this
put out a
money.
real. This gonna be all about the sportsmen this time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this
All the
money. This
sportsmen
money. Yeah,
racing. It's
yeah.
all about the money, man. So we've been up here
This money
chopping it up
race.
for all y'all who on the side, sportsman racers, bracket racers, man. Look here, we've been chopping up what we want to do here, and right now we trying to think about doing a 10,000 to 10,000 double header for Pro ET, and a 5,000 Saturday, 5,000 Sunday to win for Street ET. We're gonna have the same
Mm-hmm.
minimums of the 60 bike plus entries and double what the winner would make if we get the bike count. Period. 2 days in a row, you can go for that dough. 2 days in a row, you can go for that. I ain't mean that. Put a little something, little rhyme together. 2 days in a
That's
row,
right.
they can go for the
That's
dough.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And look here, we also gonna have our other sportsman index classes that's gonna still race at the event. Starting with our
Right.
top gas, super Snitch Racing Top Gas, MTC Super Comp, Hard Times and Parts and Services, Ultra Sportsman. We're gonna have the Voodoo Street ET, and we're gonna have the MPS Pro ET, and we're gonna have the Man Cup V Twin ET. All those classes are still gonna be in the house. So look here, be looking for the schedule. I talked to the owner today. She said she want to try to make this thing go down. We're gonna have, like I said, a double header race. We're gonna race on Saturday to an elimination for the ETs, and we're gonna race on Sunday to the ET class for a winner. So 2 days of winning, two opportunities, double header. Roll in on
That's for E
Friday,
E E E T N
and
Street.
ET and Street ET. That's right, Pro ET and Street ET. And don't forget, we got our Super Eliminators gonna make their debut this weekend. That weekend at this event. This will be the first event where our Super Eliminator class will be making their debut. They'll be out there with
Right.
all the different combinations. These guys actually run for records. So make sure you take a look at the Super Eliminator races. They'll be at Ohio for the first event this year. And look here, for y'all grudge racers, it's still on. The platform at the Man Cup wide open for grudge. We love it. And we going up north, so we want to see what y'all grudge racers up north
That's
got to
right.
show us. Because we got some guys might be coming up there to see what y'all talking about. Y'all make sure
That's
y'all
right.
hear about that. We're going to get Miss Bud Light Lime on that a little bit later on one of these strings on her next one. Let her see if she can crank something up. But right now, look here. We're going to roll to a break. Then we're going to be right back and talk about who made it happen over here at Alabama International Dragway. All right. We back here, man. Look here. Once again, like I said, the race went down regardless. We didn't have a whole bunch of pro modifiers. So what we did this weekend, we put the pro mods and the pro open together and had one little class right there. But I want to congratulate the pro open pro mod winner, Blake Harvey. They came all the way from Texas, and my man Rob Giard, runner up of that class. But look here, Mr. Harvey asked me personally to make sure that we can try to get together with all the pro mod guys and figure out what we need to do to try to bring this class back together at the Man Cup. And for all y'all pro mod racers and owners of teams of pro modified, man, y'all look at the give us an opportunity like we have already done. Get in touch with us. Let's sit down with Mr. Harvey, Mr. Gaz, and the rest of you racers, with Dan Wagner with the turbos and everybody, man. Let's try to figure out what we can do to bring this entertainment back to the fans of the Man Cup because they keep asking about it. The racers, Mr. Harvey and his family, they driving all the way from Texas for that action, and they get there. And then number one of y'all, we understand that there was a PDRA race this weekend, but like I said, whatever we want to try to do, he's open for it. We all open for it to try to hear what we need to try to do to make this thing really pop. So y'all be on the lookout at info@racemancup.com. Drop an email. Let's talk about it. Let's get some Zoom calls going so we can try to get this thing pumped back up. Because I think these boys from Texas want some real competition. But look here, man. Move right along. I want to give a congratulations out to Scott Samish, Pro Ultra 460 winner. He came through this weekend. Hold on, we're gonna bag up then. Because he got Nicholas Bowling up there. Well, let's give Nicholas Bowling. Yeah. He Nicholas Bowling up here. Let's give Nicholas Bowling the Pro ET winner. And he also doubled up as the Hard Time Parts and Services Ultra Sportsman runner up as that. So congratulations to you, Nicholas. Who we got next, B? We got my man Scott Samish. Look here, man. My man been going through it for a couple years. Pinky, look here. Did he do what you think about him, man? He came through big time. Pro Ultra 460 winner. And look at that winner circle, man. He got a gang of people up in that thing right there, boy.
You got the folks up in there, the Adam family. You
Oh
see
yeah.
Chad and them up in there, Chad Gal and Chad Gal and Chad and her daddy. You see him, old man, been sick for a while. It's good to see him out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who we
Look at
got
that. They
now?
got
So
your little nephew in there. Look at that little dude. The little
yeah,
nephew, the
look,
little old style little athlete you got.
RJ3.
Yeah,
Yeah, RJ3 and all of them, boy. Look here.
that's
And here
right.
we got my man Spooky right there, John Markham, which he also won the Voodoo Street ET class this weekend and double up. Also as the winner of the Hard Time Parts and Services winner, Ultra Sportsman 6-0 class. Him and his man, he got his son in there, and both of them, look here, man, doubling
He
up.
said
The
he
Markhams,
said
Kasem Markham, John Markham, and all us in the photo. What you got there, big boss?
he said the little boy coming out next year.
Oh
They
yeah.
putting a bike together for him.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. He's a tough junior dragster racer already now.
That's right.
So
That's right.
So we got Casey Markham in the photo with his dad, Jason. I'm sorry, his dad, John Markham. I'm sorry about that. Got RJ3 and myself. Who we got next there on the winner list? All right, we got Jonathan Milam. He also was the big winner in Super Comp MTC Engineering Super Comp winner, John Milan. That was a good one right there. The street bike did real well. He was very consistent all throughout the day. Okay. All right, there you go. Chad Otts, Top Gas winner.
Chad, that's right.
Yes, sir. He won the Snitz Racing Top Gas winner this weekend. Got his family, got the old man over there on the bike. And there you go. Rest of us in the picture there. We also like to give a runner-up shot to Top Gas runner-up Garrett Pee Wee Carter, Area Carter's dad. He did really well this weekend at Top Gas. I also want to give a shout out to Brandon Elliott on the Leatherneck
Yeah.
Express. Okay, well, come on then. Let's go and see what we got. I ain't gonna support the pictures for y'all. Here we go. We got Scott DeLong was he was our V twin winner this weekend. We got Josie
There
Brooks
she goes.
found her way back to another trophy. She was the runner-up this
Yeah,
weekend in the MPS Pro ET class, all the
that's
way
right.
from Canada. And she was riding two bikes. So she was
That's right.
riding a Top Gas bike and she ran a different bike in Pro ET. I think she was running 490s on the bike, wasn't she?
That's right. 490s.
Yeah, 490
All
dial
motor.
in. So that
All
was a
motor.
pretty all motor. Button
Yeah,
shifting
all
it too,
motor.
I heard. So
Yeah.
that's right, that's right. Okay, let's move on along. Okay, well,
There
there
go
we go, my
Brandon.
man Brandon Elliott. That's right, the 460 Hollywood Drag Racing Pro Ultra 460 runner-up this weekend, riding the Leatherneck Express Chief Red Cloud.
That's
Brandon was
right.
also our #1 qualifier. I think he qualified with a 460 with a 4 or 6 or something like that. Went out in the
Yeah.
final round with a negative -008 red light and went dead on with maybe a 2 or 3, and Sandwich was -001 on the tree to the good side. I think he might win like a 61 with some, but look here, either way you
It was
go,
tight.
it was Scott's day, and Brandon did a heck of a job riding Chief Red Cloud. What you think about that there,
Yeah.
big boss?
Yeah, man. He was off just a little bit, man. He would have had a win. But
Yes,
runner
sir.
up ain't no wrong with runner up. He did make it to the finals. So that's what it's
That's
all
right.
about.
Okay, well, let's roll on in there, big boss. All right, now we got Limburg Simmons right there. Lindbergh Simmons came in as our runner-up on our Voodoo Street ET class, right to John Markham over there. And Mr. Lindbergh, he was he had a good program going on this weekend. This are these guys we need to get up here to this Ohio race and run for that big money right there.
That's right.
Lindbergh Simmons. Right there, we got my man Santi Rodriguez Jr. Santi was the runner-up at the MTC Super Cup, and he was at it too. That bike right there was deadly consistent. I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly what happened in the final, but Mr. Rodriguez was doing real good. So congratulations to him, and hope to see him at the next race as well. And we got there you go,
Yeah, look
Mr.
at that.
Garrett Pee Wee Carter, Top Gas
Yeah.
runner-up. You see the
Top gas
family,
run up. That's right.
yeah, that's the whole
He went
Ariel's
five
daddy
se-
right there,
he went five
huh?
seventeen on the final pass.
Man, the man was all on. He was doing good all day long. 510 class. That was a pretty nice top gas class we had this weekend as well. So congratulations,
Yeah.
Mr. Carter, for making it to the finals. You came out there with a whole different attitude and wasn't this show. We appreciate you for coming. Hope to see you at the next one as well.
That's your people there around them, man. That's your son, folks.
That Yeah,
That's
that's
your
Doogie and
son, them
them right
little
there. You
kids
got
there.
Doogie, Peanut,
Yep.
Ariel, you got
Yep.
myself, and the mama
That's
over there,
right.
and little Ryder sitting on the motorcycle with his mama. So that's a good family
Yeah.
affair. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. They said you had a pretty good crowd this weekend, Big Boss. Said you was teaching them a little knowledge down there at the
Oh
racetrack,
yeah,
baby.
we were just talking down there. We just little Willie boy. Little Willie boy,
Uh huh.
he should have won a nut, man. He didn't look back. He was out front and won a '07, and didn't look back, and then he was way out in front. So they didn't like that. But the little boy, he gonna be hard to beat, man.
Yes, yes, yes. We had quite a few grudge bikes show up this weekend now.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. And Miss Tracy, she did a wonderful job. Thank you, Miss Bud Light Line, Call Out, Grudge Racing for getting the racers down at the track. We really appreciate that. And like I said, they turned it out. They had a great time from my understanding. It seems like, it's just growing and growing each event. But look, we're gonna go pay a few bills and we're gonna come right back to y'all, all right? Peace. All right, all right. We got my man Big Boss and myself, Hollywood, back up here at Man Cup Live. Look here, I want to make sure that y'all know that, I know that the blanket thing was out there on us at first. A lot of people still emailing and asking about that blanket policy. Listen, your street bike guys, y'all come on. We done set it to the side, folks. Make sure set it to the side so that you all can come out and race your classes. All the bikes that normally had it, we still asking you to have it because like this weekend we had a couple bikes that failed. Blankets did their job, made the cleanup pretty easy. We only had, I think, 2 times over the whole weekend where we was down. Over 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
over Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we only had 2 times we was down, which speaks of volume to the guys and girls, having good, taking good precaution on making sure that the bikes are prepared to come to the racetrack, race, and so forth. We appreciate that, but listen, don't worry, don't come on to the track. We dealing with the situation with the diapers so far. We set it to the side so that you all can come out there. We know there ain't enough diapers out there, so we don't want to keep beating the dead horse, but I know it keeps coming up. Let you know, come on out and have some fun, right? But a few things that we do need to touch bases on though, and that I noticed that over the weekend is that if you have on a leather suit, then zip it up. You got leather pants on, leather jacket on. Go ahead and zip it up, man. Zip the two pieces together because if there were an incident, it's gonna undress you. That sticky ground gonna take all that stuff up off of you if it ain't pulled all together. And that's just something that you need to be considered a saving, helping save yourself. At the end of the day, you want to be able to take care of yourself. And if you got the kill switches, make sure you put them on. The gloves, the shields on the helmet, all those things are just basic safety things, the boots over the shoes, high top shoes over the ankles, with long socks or whatever. All those are just basic things to really try to take care of you just in the event something do happen. We don't want nothing to happen, but if it do
Right.
happen, if it does happen, at least you have some form of safety in front of you. But outside of that, it seems like everybody got their show on the road. They're doing real good. Well, man, Big Boss, he handle the tech, him and Jay this weekend. So that went pretty smooth. We didn't have a whole bunch of technicalities there. What you think about everything there, Big Boss?
It was all right. It turned out to be a nice little race. It was real good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything you can see that you think that we could have did a little bit better or whatever? Anything like that?
Man, I mean, it's getting better and better. Every time you run one, you learn a little bit more every time. So it's coming all right. I mean, and you still getting hit by weather every time. Justin Hill was hit by weather. They said it supposed to rain the whole week, and you got away again. Friday and Saturday. So, I mean, come on now. It seems like to me it's just Friday and Saturday race. You ain't got the Sunday yet.
Yeah.
But I
Now
think we're gonna get the Sunday on this next race. Supposed to be Sunday though. I
now
think
you
we're gonna
know
might
that
get
that, that
Sunday in.
that brings to an interesting conversation that you and I and Vernon and Chris all us been talking about is trying to perhaps make it about Friday and Saturday. It
Right.
seems that we get more opportunities and more participation with people on Saturday than we do on Sunday anyway. I mean, well, we haven't made it to a Sunday yet for ourselves, but
Right.
it seems like going home driving on Sunday in the daytime is a lot better than driving home Sunday night trying to get to work on Monday.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's right.
so it's a little conversation amongst us that's going around, racers, fans, that we might be trying to compress these race events to do Friday, Saturday, park on Thursday, do some testing, do some qualifying on Fridays, race on
That's right.
Saturdays, and then try to make our way back home on Sunday mornings, as opposed to
That's
being
right.
leaving there Sunday, late at night after we finish in a race. So those things are in the works. Those conversations are being had. We also looking at the tracks that we might want to go to for next year already, trying to see how we can maybe make it a little bit better for the racers and the families, and to get more fans in the stands for these events. So we're trying to make some adjustments. So we're gonna make some adjustments, not anything drastic or anything like that, but we definitely looking at the whole overall Man Cup as a big picture for the future as it relates to it right now. Also, like I said, the pictures from the event, we will have them on our website. We do have access to them thanks to the videographers and photographers who were there specifically for the Man Cup, that's going to provide us with those photos, and we want to share those with those racers. So if you have any requests for your photos, instead of calling around, just hit info@racemancup.com, leave an email. Like I said, we have some additional souvenir shirts, event shirts from the Rocket City Nationals that are available, that will be up for a discounted price, because, like I said, the event's over. To some people that missed it, but I will make sure we have a nice discounted price for those shirts, because we got a few left, and would like to go ahead and get rid of those so we can get the next order for the next event. But all in all, we appreciate everybody for coming out for sure. And like I said, I'm looking forward to the next race over at Dragway 42, where we'll be back almost up to the most northern part of the United States, in Ohio, up in West Salem, Ohio, up in Amish country. Man, we done been up there a few times ourselves. I think we was up there last year in Dragway 42, so we'll be there again July the 14th through the 16th. It's the Summer Dash for Cash, and it's gonna be, like I say, all about the sportsman racers at this event. So you sportsman racers, y'all like to race for the money? Here it is. We ain't gonna focus on nobody but the sportsman racers on this event right here. So this the race is all about you guys, and you give me the bike count, I'm gonna get y'all the money. Trust me, that's what it is. We'll be right back. All right, all right. Well, look here, man. Like I said, we'll really appreciate all the racers that came out. And I don't know if you all know, but you can go on the website right now, see where you standing at in points. And these points battles been pretty tight. Y'all got to think, these points up 2 days, within 2 days after the event. It's Tuesday. Y'all already got points ready for the event. You already can see where you stand. This next event is not a points event, but it's about the money. But look here, go ahead and hone up your skills. If you want to see where you standing coming back for the South Carolina race that we're gonna have at Carolina Dragway after the dash, the summer dash for cash, but you need to check your points out. You can go to www.racemancup.com. Look under points, look under your class. You can see exactly where you're standing already. And we got to thank my man Vernon for that as well. He done put together a formula where he can put that stuff in there and then spit it out right away, man. We love this guy, man. He making it happen for us and making it happen for you racers. And we appreciate, like I said, once again, all of you all who making the trips to these events. We appreciate it. We thank y'all for y'all, continued support, dedication. I mean, I know how it is looking at the weather forecast and it's saying rain, 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 and to still see y'all show up, man. That means a lot, and it keeps this sport going. A lot of racers came up to me and they just told me straight up, "Hey, man, don't quit, don't give up. I know it seems like you've been getting a hard run with all the weather, whatever, whatever. They even asked why are these guys not showing up, why these girls and guys ain't showing up to the racing. Like I say all the time, man, I can't make nobody race their motorcycles. I can't make them bring them to the track. All I can do is facilitate the opportunity and have it available for them to come out there and do it if they want to do it, period. And for me as a promoter, I've looked at it from a big picture standpoint. And what I looked at is that the only thing I'm doing is facilitating our gamble, man. That's it. Racers like to bracket race for competition to see who's the best. Some like to race for the money, but my job is just to make sure I'm like the referee in the house. That's it. Make sure that it's fair and make sure there's not that is nothing, that ain't fair to each competitor across the board. Now, for these races coming up, I'm gonna give everybody a heads up. Street bikes don't use delay boxes. Period. It's a clutch class. The most you can do is auto shift, no wheelie bar. So don't no two-stepping, no crossing over, no delay boxes. That's not allowed in street ET. In our pro ET, you can use your delay box. You can use whatever you use over there, your wheelie bars or whatever. But in street ET, it's strictly a non-delay box, no wheelie bike bar class. Yep.
Yeah.
And so that's gonna be pretty much the rules for that. And like I said, I appreciate y'all once again for showing me and being Big Boss. Gonna have to get ready to, we got about three more and a half weeks because this week is already gone. So we got about 3.5 more
Right.
weeks and we'll be over in Ohio to put this thing down. But they're gonna event T-shirts. We got plenty of those. Quite not a plenty of them, but we got quite a few of those available for sale still at a discounted price. If you're interested in getting some of those from the last event, just email info@racemancup.com. Leave your size, the quantities. We have them in black and heather gray. So once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It ain't a whole bunch going on right now. Everything that you want to find out about the event, just go to racemancup.com. Once again, we appreciate y'all for coming on Man Cup Live. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.